Welcome on behalf of Hindu Infopedia. On September 26, 2025, Benjamin Netanyahu stood before a half-empty United Nations General Assembly Hall. Weeks earlier, 144 countries had passed the New York Declaration endorsing Palestinian statehood and the two-state solution. Britain, France, Canada, Australia, and Portugal had officially recognized the state of Palestine. The global message was clear. Israel was expected to accept a Palestinian state. Netanyahu responded with data and decisions from within Israel. He cited the 99-9 Knesset vote showing that about 90% of Israeli representatives rejected an imposed two-state framework. He compared rewarding Hamas after October 7 to granting statehood to Al-Qaeda after a mass casualty attack. He referenced Egypt's long-standing decision to seal Gaza's border as evidence of regional security concerns. But the speech moved beyond diplomacy. Netanyahu drew a historical line from medieval Europe to the present day. He compared modern accusations of genocide and starvation policy against Israel to the blood libels of the Middle Ages. Between 1348 and 1350, during the Black Death, Jews were accused of poisoning wells. In Strasbourg in 1349, 2,000 Jews were burned alive. In Worms and Speyer, hundreds were killed. By 1351, there had been 350 anti-Jewish pogroms, with 60 major and 150 minor communities destroyed. He also recalled the blood libel that began in Norwich in 1144 with the death of William, then spread to Gloucester, Blois, Lincoln, and Munich. These accusations, though unsupported by evidence and contrary to Jewish law, became embedded in European society. Netanyahu argued that the structure of accusation remains the same. Medieval Jews were blamed for plague. Modern Israel, he said, is blamed for genocide. He pointed to Israel's reported 2-to-1 civilian to combatant casualty ratio and the delivery of over 2 million tons of humanitarian aid to Gaza. Yet, he argued, the allegations persist. He connected rhetoric to violence. On June 1, 2025, in Boulder, Colorado, Mohammed Sabri Solomon attacked a solidarity walk for Israeli hostages. Among the victims was 88-year-old Holocaust survivor Barbara Steinmetz. 82-year-old Kare Diamond later died of her injuries. On May 21, 2025, in Washington, D.C., Yaro Lishchinsky and Sarah Milgram were shot outside the Capitol Jewish Museum by Elias Rodriguez, who shouted political slogans after the attack. Both victims worked at the Israeli embassy. Milgram had previously worked with Tech2 peace-promoting Dialogue. Netanyahu questioned the timing of Palestinian state recognition following the October 7 attack in which 1,200 Israelis were killed and 251 taken hostage. He warned that rewarding violence would encourage more of it. He concluded with a guarantee, whatever international pressure builds, Israel will defend itself. For Netanyahu, the issue was not only policy but pattern. From Strasbourg to Boulder, from well-poisoning accusations to genocide charges, he argued that the form changes but the hostility endures. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and read more at HINDUINFOPEDIA.